my picks for the rigged hoax for week 6, starting with the lock of the week. In the game of the week, the Arizona Cardinals defeat the Philadelphia Eagles. The Cardinals will be 6-0 before the next game over at Glendale against the Houston Texans. Glendale is Gematria 60. The Cleveland Browns will lose again. The Browns will be 3-3 after losing to the MVP of the NFL, Kyler Murray. Murray has Gematria 33. Cleveland has Gematria 33. This is why the Browns lose to the Cardinals, make it 5 straight wins over the Browns. The Cardinals own the Browns. With the 5 light path Kyler Murray, make it 5 straight wins over the Cleveland Browns. This is the lock of the week. There is zero doubt about it. The Cardinals will win at Cleveland. There is zero doubt about it. The next lock of the week is the Rams over the Giants. Forget about it. Forget about it. The Chiefs will beat Washington. Forget about it. Forget about it, period. Forget about it. There ain't no doubt about it. Pipe down. We all know the Dolphins will beat the Jaguars. We all know the Jaguars will continue to lose. We all know they're a horrible franchise. We all know they are a big, massive joke. Forget about it. But it's interesting. If the Dolphins lose to the Jaguars, they would be 1-5 before facing off against Atlanta. So, if the coach gets fired, Urban Meyer, I can see a Jaguars victory, but only if he is fired, Urban Meyer. The Jaguars, it is just going to continue. You may have to go with the Dolphins. This one to be determined. Urban Meyer to be fired, and then, maybe the Jaguars can win. Maybe they can. However, the Dolphins are 1-4. They could be 2-4 after facing off against the Bucs, because in the calculator it is the Bucs that's got Gematria 24, and so Miami just may get the victory over the Jacksonville Jaguars. So that one to be determined. The Eagles will defeat the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers will defeat the Eagles. Tom Brady defeats the Eagles. He gets one back. You see this. Tampa Bay right now is going to be 5-1 with the Super Bowl at the Stadium of the Rams. And plus, it's Tampa that has Gematria 51. And plus, if the Eagles are 2-4, this is where you get the Bucs. And this is where we get the Bills will lose the Chiefs, and the Bills will hand the Titans to 3-3 after they lose to the Bills. The Cleveland Browns are 3-3 after losing to Kyler Murray. You see that? Glendale also has Gematria 33. The Cardinals will be 6-0. That's how it's going to be. This is a Gematria trap of Cleveland Browns. Gotta use numerology and Kyler Murray on that one. There isn't going to be any 5-1 and 6-1. Guess what? Cardinals defeat the Browns. Cowboys and the Patriots. I like the New England Patriots to defeat the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys will be 4-2 because of the fact that it is Dak Prescott that is Gematria 42. The New England Patriots will win. The New England Patriots will be 3-3. The New England Patriots will be a half game out of the Buffalo Bills in the division. And this is why the Patriots have to win. And so the Dallas Cowboys keep it close. You see that? That is what is about to wind down for New England and Dallas, because if you look at the Dallas Cowboys, the New England Patriots are going to be 1-3 at home after defeating Dallas. So this is how you know that the New England Patriots will defeat the Dallas Cowboys. Oh, they play no one. They play a weak division. They do all of that, all of that, all of that, all of that. This is why the Patriots have to win. The Raiders will defeat the Broncos. Forget about it. 4-2 for the Las Vegas Raiders. Their last Super Bowl win some time ago. Will be 4-2. Will be 4-2 in the Super Bowl once the Raiders win the Super Bowl. The Denver Broncos will be 3-3 right after losing to John Gruden, because it is Gruden that has gematria 33. This is how you know the Vegas Raiders will get one on the road against the Denver Broncos. Houston against the Indianapolis Colts. Indianapolis loses. They can be 2-4, which means they could be 2-5 after they lose to the Niners. One team will be 1-5. Colts has gematria of 15. It's Carson Wentz or it is the rookie quarterback. The Texans are going to be the team that is going to be 1-5 after facing off against the Colts. The Colts will get that win at home against the Houston Texans. Now the Bengals and the Lions. The Bengals, I like to be at 4-2 before facing off against Baltimore. The Bengals will get one against Detroit if Joe Burrow is able to play. Like Tennessee, like Jacksonville and Miami, that one could be to be determined up until the final week. But I gotta go with the Bengals for that one. Very great Cincinnati team. The Panthers and the Saints. The Panthers will be 3-3. It is Sam that is gematria 33. Yeah, take a look at the Minnesota Vikings. The Minnesota Vikings can be... The Vikings could be 2-4 because Mike Zimmer coached for the Bengals, and it's Bengals that is gematria 24. But what I'm looking at for that game is the fact that the Vikings are 3-3, and they would face off against the Cowboys the following week, because in gematria, the practice of coding letters into numbers, it is Dallas Cowboys as gematria 43. Now Chargers is gematria 43. The Ravens will defeat the Chargers. The Baltimore Ravens will be 5-1. Raiders own tiebreaker over the Ravens. The Chargers don't own the tiebreaker over the Ravens. The Baltimore Ravens are 5-1 before facing off against Cincinnati, because it is Cincinnati that's got gematria of 51. And this is sort of where I correctly predicted the Chargers against the Browns, because they're 4-1 before facing off against Baltimore. Now the Bears and the Packers. The Packers will beat the Bears. The Bears won their Super Bowl. The Packers don't care about the division. The Packers are all about trying to get that number 1 seed. The Packers are 5-1, trying to chase the Arizona Cardinals. The Cardinals as gematria 51. The Packers beat the Bears again. The Bears won their Super Bowl last week. The Bears still have a toilet bowl as their logo. Big bully in town, the Green Bay Packers. The Seahawks against the Steelers. The Pittsburgh Steelers will win. The Pittsburgh Steelers will be tied with the Cleveland Browns. They'll be 3-3 before facing off against Cleveland, because it's Cleveland that's gematria 33. There is no Russell Wilson, so forget about it. The Seahawks will be 2-4 because Seahawks has gematria of 24. Seattle Chicken Hawks lose on Sunday Night Football. That is what is about to happen right there. We can see the sequence of Dallas coming up, and the fact that if you're 3-3, if you're 4-4, if you're 4-5, this is another reason why I like the Vikings to be around 4-5. It's because of gematria of the Cowboys. So, yep. Vikings got to hype them up a little bit before the Ravens and the Cowboys. We all know the Panthers are a joke. We all know that the Saints are going to be competing for the division with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's very easy to see what the NFL wants. So these are the picks of the week. These are the various selections for the National Football League coming up next week. I am on fire this week. Red hot on fire. There's no doubt about it, folks. There's no doubt about it. We can see a 2-4, 2-5 sequence for the Dolphins with the Atlanta Falcons coming up. This is another look ahead to the following week sequence. These are the selections for this NFL week. I think that the division that the league wants to keep close between the AFC East and the AFC South would have to be the AFC South. I mean, if you're looking to the following week sequence, 3-3, 3-3 before facing off against Patrick, and then Indy has gematria, or rather not Indy, but Indiana has gematria of 34, and this is where you have to go with the Bills over the Titans. And these are my selections for next week.